there are so many different types across loads of different traditions and wisdom, sets of wisdom and different religions. So I realized that how I feel when I sit in front of my altar is I essentially just feel connected to my heart. And so I'm going to just take a moment to define sacredness and pull on that revelation to be the bedrock for what we cover in this podcast episode. So sacredness to me means intentional and special or reverent. So this could be a drink bottle. So I'm holding up a drink bottle for those that are just on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, iTunes, whatever. I do every episode in video format and then I put it on my YouTube channel. So if you just watch the Apple or Spotify ones and you haven't watched the episodes with the visual, recommend checking it out because sometimes I hold up props like this drink bottle and I just find it more engaging to participate in visual. Anyway, here I am holding a drink bottle. It's a drink bottle, yes. How would that drink bottle become sacred? Well, it would need to be special to me, and that would need, if I drunk out of this drink bottle with a lot of intention and reverence, then it would go from a function to a sacred function. So let's say, for example, this was gifted to me from my great-grandfather, and he was an example of a hard worker. Well, this could be special to me, and I could have the intention of using it to remind me that I have that masculine discipline within me. It's not. I just bought it recently. I haven't associated much intention, specialness, and reverence to it. But if it did, it all of a sudden could go from a regular drink bottle to a sacred item. Why? Because I've got more reverence. I see it as more special, and I have more intention. If I drink my water, and every time I drink the water, I'm seeing that act as a symbol of self-nourishment, of me receiving life, then instead of it just, I just took a sip of water. Wow, just drank water. I would drink water every day, no biggie. But if I'm seeing it with intention and reverence of it being a source of nourishment, and I give my attention, my intention to it, and it's actually special to me to drink water, all of a sudden, that act goes from being just drinking water to a sacred practice. And that's profound. That's profound. The reason it's profound is because the whole purpose of life, from my perspective, the whole meaning of life or the intention of life is to experience greater and greater levels of fulfillment. And fulfillment is essentially instantly experienced when we're connected to our heart. We feel present. We feel centered. We feel connected. We feel whole. Whole, like whole, perfect, and complete. We feel curious. We feel playful. We feel love, gratitude. These are all qualities of being connected to our heart, being in fulfillment. And this is what I realized from that course that I did, from the idea of you sit in front of an altar and you have direct connection to Sami energy, to light energy. And I realized anytime we do something that is sacred, including, but not limited to, sitting in front of an altar, we are having direct connection to our heart. It awakens us into the present moment. It awakens our centeredness, our sense of wholeness, our sense of beauty and gratitude. Yeah. And that's very, very profound. That's very, very powerful as an opportunity of how to experience life. So to me, sacredness is essentially whenever I choose to make something sacred, I'm choosing to live with fulfillment. And you know this experience. You can try it on for yourself. If you make something special or meaningful to you, if you hold something with reverence, or you do something with intention, those three things, you add reverence, you add meaning, and you add intention to something, the experience goes from just being something that's done as another thing to being an opportunity for presence and fulfillment. And that has been my direct experience for years. And the reason that I like and get so much from certain spiritual practices without realizing that it's because the moment I do it, I'm activating and awakening a connection with my wholeness, with pure love, with the divine, with my heart. Just by choosing to make something sacred.